What up, players? It's Warboss Tay back up in this mug doing an unboxing and review of the Primaris Chaplain for the Space Marine Army in Warhammer 40k. If you'd like to learn more about him, you can click the link below. It'll take you to my new blog that I started up so that I can practice my writing, and also a link to my Amazon Associates account where you can buy one of these guys for yourself and help support my studio. So I wanted to put a picture of him at the beginning so that you could see what he looks like all built up. You can see from the box cover that he's going to just be so much fun to paint up, but you can really see all the little bits and pieces when they are all in the gray plastic ready to be painted. Here's what he looks like on the back. There's no options for this guy. You don't get any optional war gear. It's funny, Absolver, bolt pistol. Crozius Arcanum is the iconic little skull-headed staff that chaplains have had for forever in the game. You just run around with this skull-headed staff and beat people with it. So you've got your model here and all the pieces, and I like how in this instruction manual you also get a painting guide, or not really a guide, but a rundown of the colors you can use. I like how they show that there's a little chaplain section on the small transfer sheet you get and corresponding numbers to show where they would put it on the model. Of course, you don't have to do that. I'm probably not going to be using that. I really want to try to work on my freehand as much as possible, and I think they're just so small. When you see where those little discs are that they expect you to put the little double-headed eagle, it really is a pretty small area to work with. So here is the model. It comes on half a sprue. Like I said, no options, no optional heads, no optional weapons, no nothing. All of what you see on the sprue goes on the model. Even if you decide, I don't know if I want a book or that little, there's a little shrine piece, a little skull and a shrine icon, you kind of got to put it on the model because the model has been made with little gaps and indentations where those things are supposed to go. So, I mean, you know, it is what it is. I like how the iron halo is kind of at an angle. When you look at the backpack, there's a little gap in the center of it, but because of the angle that the backpack is, the halo kind of hangs over a little bit. You can see there's a little bit of an angle. It's not standing straight up like most of the other Space Marine iron halos are. It's not vertical, and I really like that. There's just a little bit of an angle that matches and is parallel to the angle that he's holding his Crozius Arcanum. It's not exact, but the fact that there is, it's not completely flat or two-dimensional. Again, this is what I really like about the figures like Eldrad Othwan, or a lot of the newer plastic models that are just slightly off angle. You can see he's stepping forward with his right leg. His left leg is slightly back behind, and he pretty much matches the photo. The hooded skull is really interesting to put in too, because that little collar thing is so high up. Hey, Dookie. He was making some noises, so I turned to him and I'm like, are you okay, buddy? Yeah, he's okay. He's so cute. Good boy. And so that hooded head just like slots right in. It's perfect. It looks really, really great. And so here's a close-up. Like I said, everything just slots in together. I like how there are all these bits that have been molded onto the model, like the extra belts and the holsters and everything else that kind of just fit perfectly. And you can see that if that skull and hooded robe were a little bit higher, it wouldn't look as menacing. The fact that the gorget is that collar thing is right there, up down in front of it, really adds to that hooded skull effect. I love it. It's so great. And I like how everything is sculpted really, really nicely. I like the handle of the Crozius Arcanum. All those diamond details are going to be so much fun to paint. And yeah, like I said, I really enjoy this model. So I'm going to leave that link below to take you to my WordPress blog that I'm just blogging all of these models that I'm reviewing and putting some extra thoughts in addition to my video review here. There are some extra little bits of insight and things that I thought of after filming these videos that I've been writing down there. So if you want the complete Warboss Tay experience, then you can check that out. And like I said, if you want to pick up one of these guys for yourself, I'm going to leave a link in my WordPress site where you can head on over to Amazon and get one of these guys for yourself. Hey, thanks for watching, everybody. If you have any questions, then let me know, and I'll be happy to answer them for you. And I hope you guys are having a great day. We'll see you in the next video. Latest, players!